Hello and welcome, friends, to the Completion Bonus, a show that aims to demonstrate to you how I complete the games that I do. Every episode is set to respond to a question, and this time around the question is, how do I collect all 24 masks in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D? Today, we are joined by Jimmy, also known as Sunder Gamer, on YouTube. For my run, I collected each mask at the earliest possible time I was able to obtain it. This means we'll be heading to some areas a little earlier than the usual playthrough, but some of the masks obtained make it phenomenally easier to get some of the others later in the game. With that, let's jump right in. The DEKU mask can be obtained by playing through the first 30 minutes of the game. After the first 3-day cycle and obtaining the Ocarina of Time, the Happy Mask Salesman will teach you the Song of Healing, and you will be automatically given the DEKU mask. Yay! It's so easy!
This one is pretty straightforward as well. After returning to human form, head over to the laundry pool and find the one stray yellow fairy, or East Clocktown if it's nighttime. Go to North Clocktown and enter the cave up top of the ramp to reunite the fairy with the others, and you'll get the Great Fairy Mask.
At midnight on the first night, make sure you're already in North Clocktown. An old lady will walk through with a bag over her shoulder, and a funny-looking dude named Sakan will skip over and steal her bag. At this point, run over to him and hit him with your sword to save the bag. The old lady rewards you with the Blast Mask. If you're doing this later on in the game, do not shoot him with your bow and arrow, or he'll explode and die, and you'll get nothing.
Right after getting the Blast Mask, play the Song of Inverted Time to slow time down and head out into North Termina Field, the snowy area. From the ledge, find the top of one of the trees with a circle of rocks on it, and between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m., you can find the spirit of KAMARO dancing there. Simply play the Song of Healing for him and get his mask that allows you to do this.
With time still slowed, you should have enough time to head over to the laundry pool during night 1 or night 2 if you miss it, and find Guru playing his music box. Talk to him as Human Link and listen to his story, and he gives you the Bremen mask. Nice and easy.
Take that Bremen mask and run all the way to Melk Road in the southwest Termina Field. There's a rock blocking the path to Romani Ranch, but if you play the Song of Double Time until the final day, the rock will have been cleared away. Head to the back of the ranch into Grog's Kuko Shack and equip the Bremen mask. Use the Bremen mask's march to round up all the baby Kukos and continue marching until they all grow into full adults. For doing this, Grog gives you the bunny hood, which allows you to run super fast and is very helpful for the rest of the game.
Alright, let's skip ahead just a little bit. After you've beaten the Southern Swamp Dungeon, go to the last room of the boss to collect the DEKU Princess in a bottle. Bring her back to the throne room and set her free in front of the DEKU King to save the monkey. As a show of gratitude, the DEKU Princess tells you to enter the cave to the right once you exit the DEKU Palace and talk to the butler to receive your reward.
Here's where you want to get that bunny hood ready. The butler will tell you to follow him, but the path is not easy. Talk to him as Deku Link, and once he starts moving, switch it out for the hood. He moves extremely quickly and there are tons of obstacles in your way. One slip up and you have to start the whole thing over again. The bunny hood doesn't make it trivial, but it makes it a hell of a lot easier. At the end of the maze, he rewards you with the Mask of Sense.
For this, grab yourself a full quiver of arrows, a bunch of DEKU sticks, at least 2 magic beans, and a bottle. Make your way to the spot with the waterfall just before you enter Woodfall. You can warp to Woodfall and exit south to get here. Drop down and head to the house with a spider web over the door. Burn it down with a flaming DEKU stick and head into the spider house.
Once inside, talk to the half Skulltula man and then proceed to hunt down all 30 hidden gold Skulltulas within the building. Some of these are very cleverly hidden. Don't forget about the ones inside of the soft soil that you need to get out with bottled bugs, and good luck on your hunt. Turn in all 30 tokens to the now healed man at the entrance and he'll give you the Mask of Truth. Another of the main game transformation masks, this one starts by heading up north into Snowhead. Make your way into the Goron village where you'll find Kepora Gebora. Follow him to the Lens of Truth, and using it to make your return journey, you'll come across the ghost of Darmani.
Follow the ghost all the way to the frozen waterfall and use the lens to climb up the ladder to the top. The ladder splits into dead ends, but the correct path is right, left, right. Once at the top, enter the cave and use the lens to talk to Darmani. Finally, play in the Song of Healing to obtain the mask.
Complete the rest of the main story stuff for Snowhead and then enter the Goron Shrine where the Elder's Son is. Using a DEKU stick, light all the torches in the shrine to get the chandelier spinning. Use your Goron roll to launch off of the ramp into the chandelier and break it. In one of the pots will be a rock sirloin. Pick it up and carry it all the way over to where the frozen waterfall is.
Follow the frozen river leading from the pool and you'll find a Goron wearing a frog-like hat. He'll be shivering and ask for food, so toss the rock sirloin up to him and he rewards you with the GERO mask.
In order to get this mask, you need to first complete the Them side quest at Romani Ranch. You'll need to also have completed the Snowhead Temple and have quick access to purchasing the powder keg from the Goron in Clocktown. After buying a powder keg, go to Romani Ranch and open the pathway in the afternoon on the first day. Go speak to Romani and she'll give you the lowdown on what's happening at the ranch. They show up at 2:30 a.m. and you must keep them from getting to the barn and abducting the cows. This is a simple matter of sticking near the barn and shooting the closest ones with your bow.
While the game encourages you to get on Epona, this really only makes it harder. Instead, keep watch on the minimap as they appear as white dots on the map and focus only on the ones that are closest to reaching the barn. After beating this section, it goes until 5:30 a.m., you can now talk to Kremia and agree to help her escort her wagon to Clocktown. If you're having a hard time with the They quest, you can slow down time to slow them down. Warp ahead to the second night and talk to Kremia again to begin the escort mission. This part is pretty simple. Sit on the back of the wagon and rain arrows down on the masked Gorman brothers while they try and assault the cart. You have infinite arrows, so you're clear to mash until the escort is over. Upon completing the quest, your reward is Romani's mask.
This mask is the best of both worlds, extremely helpful and super easy to get. Head to West Clocktown and purchase a red potion, then grab Epona and ride east in Termina Field to head up to Ikana. Ride all the way up as far as you can go to where the real Bombchus are running around. Find the Circle of Rocks, use the Lens of Truth to speak with the soldier there, and give him the red potion to receive the stone mask.
Now, in the 3DS version, this is one of two masks that are in a different location. The soldier is still the man to give you the mask, but he's inside the pirate's fortress. You can find the injured soldier in the pirate's fortress at the bottom of the ladder in the center of the courtyard, so grab the red potion before heading in there. While you're in Ikana Canyon, head to the graveyard for this one. All the way in the back under the bridge is a giant style child blocking the path. Play the Sonata of Awakening to awaken Captain Skull Kita and prepare for a fight.
At first, he runs away, blocking you with smaller Style Children? And walls of fire. Defeat the smaller ones and fire arrows at him to stun him and allow you to catch up. As soon as you've reached him, hit him with your sword to start the second phase of the battle.
You can continue to use arrows to stun Skull Kita and leave an opening for you to attack. After some hits, he'll try jumping on top of you, which should be easy enough to dodge by rolling out of the way, and then back into attacking him. Once you've defeated him, he'll salute you and give up his position of captain. Jump onto one of the little walls on the side of the bridge, and then leap across to open the chest and collect the captain's hat.
The third of the transformation masks, this one is pretty cut and dry. Head over the Great Bay and swim out into the water. There you'll find the floating body of a barely alive Mikau, the ZORA guitarist. Push his body to the shore, watch him walk a few steps and fall over, and then go speak with him. Play the Song of Healing, rev up those Bible thumps, and receive the ZORA mask.
Ironically enough, this is the only scene in the game where when I was recording, I got a capture error, so I don't have footage from this on the 3DS version. But luckily, it's a story main mask, so you have to get it. Take a trip to the Milk Road and instead of going to Romani Ranch, head on the other path to the Gorman racetrack. Bring Epona with you and talk with the brothers to pay 10 rupees and race against them on their own track. The race is pretty easy, and when you beat them, you'll be rewarded with the GARO mask.
For this one, you need the Giant's Wallet, which can be obtained by depositing 200 rupees in the bank and also clearing the Oceanside Spider House. Note that the Oceanside Spider House only gives the wallet if you complete it on the first day-night cycle. Don't waste your time unless it's day one. After you have your Giant's Wallet, grab 500 rupees and save the old woman on night 1 from Sakan again. Warp ahead to the final night and wait until 10 PM when the Curiosity Shop opens up in West Clocktown. If you've already saved the old woman on night 1, the all-night mask will be here for purchase for 500 rupees.
Go to the Milk Bar in East Clocktown at 10 PM on either night 1 or 2. Use your Romani's mask you've collected earlier to enter the bar. Head over to Toto the Zora and talk to him, and he'll ask you to help him do a sound check for the Carnival of Time. Proceed to transform into each of your forms and talk to him again. As each form, you'll go on stage and perform some of a song for the sound check. Once you've done it as all 4 races, the song causes Gorman to get teary-eyed, and he'll give you the circus leader's mask. Travel to Ikana Canyon and head to the back of the cave at the north. You need to have obtained the Song of Storms from the graveyard on day 1 for this next part. In the cave, you'll fight a ghost named Sharp. Play the Song of Storms to rid his curse from Ikana Canyon.
Now head out to the house that looks like a giant music box. Using a bomb or the blast mask, you can lure the little girl outside and then equip the stone mask to slip past her unnoticed into the house. Head downstairs and what looks like a half GIBDO man will jump out from a closet. Play the Song of Healing for him, don't attack him or the little girl Pamela will throw you out and he will be healed, leaving behind the GIBDO mask.
This one is as simple as they come. Play through the long and confusing Stone Tower Temple until you reach the second fight with the Igor. Once you defeat him, you'll obtain the Giant's Mask from a large chest. However, in Majora's Mask 3D, this mask actually shows up about halfway through the Stone Tower Temple boss fight with Twin Mole, so it's impossible to miss it. Alright, so here it is. This is the side quest that pretty much defined Majora's Mask. Within this side quest, we'll be collecting 4 different masks. This is a long process, and if you mess up even one of the main pieces, you'll have to play the Song of Time and start all over again. I'll be listing only the required events you need to take part in for this to work, but just know there's tons of unique dialogue that can be witnessed here in between all of this that really expands the story and characters.
To start off this huge quest, head to East Clocktown and enter the mayor's residence in the far north. Go into Madame Aroma's room and speak with her between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. on the first day. She'll tell you about her missing son, Cafe, and give you Cafe's mask as a sign of your willingness to help her find out what happened to him.
Next, go to the Stockpot Inn, which is also in East Clocktown. At 1:50 p.m., Andrew will walk up to the counter and you can talk to her to get the room key, but with the 3DS version, you'll need to be wearing the Goron's mask to confuse her. If you wait too long, until around 4 p.m., the actual Goron owner of the room key will enter and pick it up, so make sure you act quick. Like, quicker than 2 hours quick. It's not that difficult.
After you get the room key, put on Cafe's mask and talk to Anju. She'll ask you to return late that night to meet with her. Come back and go into the kitchen in between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. and talk to her. She'll give you the letter to Cafe.
Before 9 a.m. on day 2, deposit the letter in any mailbox in Clocktown. Proceed to the laundry pool and wait by the tree until around 3 p.m. The postman will arrive to deliver the letter, and the door will be open. While Cafe's outside of his house, you can swim across the pool and enter the door behind him.
Cafe will come back inside, and you can talk to him to learn what happened to him. He'll give you the Pendant of Memories, which you need to take to Anju in the Stockpot Inn. This can be done anytime during the Stockpot's open hours on the second or third day.
On the third day, between 1 p.m. and 6 p.m., head back to Cafe's house in the laundry pool, and you'll find the Curiosity Shop guy inside. You'll receive the special delivery to Mama and the Keaton mask from him as well. Set off to Icona Canyon for the main event.
In the bottom of Icona Canyon near the river, head up through a rocky arch formation where the Icona business scrub is, and you'll find Cafe behind a big bunch of rocks. Hide with him there until 6 p.m. when Sakan shows up to enter his hideout. Make sure you stay hidden. If Sakan spots you, that could mean the end of the whole quest.
Go inside after Cafe and begin the puzzle and combat portion of this side quest. You'll need to solve the block pushing puzzles as Cafe and fight monsters as Link, all while the sun mask that you're trying to recover is slowly getting away on a conveyor belt. Complete this and retrieve the sun mask, not for yourself, but for Cafe, and then head back to Clocktown.
Take note, this part of the quest can grant you one of 2 different prizes, so you need to do the quest twice in order to get both. If you're just looking to get all of the masks in the game, then you'll want to head to the post office in West Clocktown and give the special delivery to Mama to the postman. Follow him to the milk bar, and when he goes in and comes back out, talk to him once more to get your postman's hat. If you also want to get the bottle from this quest, skip the post office and take the letter directly to Madame Aroma in the milk bar yourself.
Finally, go back to the Stockpot Inn and head up the stairs to the employees-only door on the last night in the last few hours of the day. Inside, you'll find Anju, and with only 1 hour remaining before the moon falls, Cafe will enter the room. Watch the lovers be reunited and receive the couple's mask for being the witness to their private wedding and final moments.
Your ultimate prize for completing your collection of masks is a series of temple-themed puzzles in the final moments of the game. Once you've entered the moon for the final fight, speak to each of the children wearing the boss masks, and they'll each ask you for some of your masks from your collection in return for playing games with them.
Trade away all your masks and proceed to beat each mini temple. Don't forget about the heart piece in each one. And when it's all said and done, talk to the kid wearing Majora's mask. You'll trigger a unique dialogue, and he'll ask you to play good guys and bad guys, handing you the 24th and final mask in the game, the Fierce Deity's Mask. Thanks for watching, and be sure to let me know what games you'd like to see on a completion bonus episode in the future. If you don't know who I am, I'm the Completionist, and I review games 100% start to finish, finding and collecting everything there is to collect. I hope this guide was helpful to you, and if you want to check out the completion bonus episode on Shovel Knight, give it a click right here. You can also watch our Majora's Mask 3D review right over here as well. Special thanks to Sunder Gamer for helping us out with all the Majora's Mask content we've been doing. Be sure to subscribe to him, he makes great stuff.